Welcome back to the BS Bourbon channel. Today we're going to discuss something that's really bothering me. Why is MGP whiskey so annoying? It's annoying, right? I mean, everybody's doing it. Everybody's putting out MGP single barrels. Everybody's putting out blended MGP, putting out different MGP mash bills. I mean, everybody. Smoke Wagon, High West, ASW, Joseph Magnus, Broken Barrel. Everybody's putting out Penelope. The list goes on and on and on. Everybody's putting out MGP sourced juice. Why is it so annoying? Well, it's annoying because it's good. And it's annoying because so much of the whiskey on the market today is coming from MGP. And, I don't know. To me, that's just a little bit annoying. But what makes it extra annoying is that every now and then you come across MGP whiskey that is exceptionally good. And that makes it hard for me to be angry at the sourcing of MGP. Now, Barrel King does a few things different than some others. They are custom blending each batch to get flavor profiles, and Jared over there in Missouri is bippity boppity booing with his little magic wand and coming up with some honestly just amazing bottles. Now, this is the newest one that I've just got. This they call their beta release. Their alpha was their very first release. This is batch number 42, 122 proof, and it's a small batch blend of single barrels MGP bourbon, unfinished. This is my previous favorite of theirs. This is batch 36. They called it Sassy Patty, and this is my current favorite batch that I've ever had from Barrel King that's unfinished. There might be some competition from some of the stag finished because there's an extra layer there. We might have to test that. We might actually test that in a few minutes. It's right there. So this is my current favorite Barrel King product, and I want to see if this new batch is an improvement. Jared seems to be getting better and better at blending his stocks of bourbon. Son of a bitch. Wow. So this is the thing that pisses me off about MGP. I can have MGP that is very disappointing from Cardinal Spirits, Single Barrel, oh God, Magnolia, terrible, terrible. But then there are MGP sourcing producers who are just putting out awesome stuff. I've got a couple Four Gates that are phenomenal. I've got some Fiddler Heartwood, which is a sourced MGP, weeded, fantastic. This Broken Barrel Rare Americana at 120 proof, just outlandishly good. It's frustrating because I want to hate on MGP because it's everywhere and it's just taking over, and so many bottles on the shelf have Indiana on the back of them. And that's frustrating to me because my goal for the bourbon industry is to taste regional differences. I want to taste the difference when I'm tasting a New York bourbon compared to a Mississippi bourbon or Florida bourbon. I want to taste those regional differences. And if 60 or 70% of what's on the shelf is all from Indiana, it makes it hard. It makes it hard to find new stuff. But I guess I'm just crying over spilled grapes because who really cares? I know that's supposed to be spilled milk, but I said spilled grapes. Because fuck, this shit is good. Oh my God. Oh, wow. That is really, really interesting. There's a significant difference between the two, but in a lot of ways they're very similar. They both have a very sweet nose. They're very fruit forward. This one, my current favorite, is marshmallows and chocolate, raspberry cream, honey, brown sugar, hint of leather, little molasses, and key lime pie. Hint of key lime pie. This one, oranges, like navel oranges, butterscotch, banana bread. It's really interesting. When I first opened this bottle and was tasting through the neck of it, I was getting this very distinct Old Spice aftershave note, and I joked and posted in the group asking Jared if he was wearing Old Spice aftershave when he blended this bottle, but he's got a full-ass beard, so clearly he wasn't. But it was so weird. Over multiple days, I kept getting that same note every time I noticed it. It's not as there anymore as this has opened up and gotten down out of the shoulder. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, like grape jelly, but the bread's toasted. It's a toasted bread peanut butter and jelly sandwich with honey on it. I call that a peanut butter deluxe, by the way. You should try that when you get a chance. Peanut butter, grape jelly, honey on toasted bread. Oh, one side of the bread is creamy peanut butter. The other side of the bread is crunchy peanut butter. I call that the peanut butter deluxe. It's amazing. Devil's Food cake, the spongy cake. Hint of that meringue from that key lime pie. Vanilla. All right, well, let's taste. Here we go. Sassy Patty. Oh, man. Woo. 129 proof. This one's a beast. Beast. 129 proof. And it comes across. It hits you like a freight train. So much flavor, so much spice. Spicy orange, like tart orange, into molasses, into spice, like rye spice or barrel spice, into vanilla, lingering oak, like spicy caramel. I don't know why caramel would be spicy, but that's the way it represents, like a spicy caramel into the finish. And then you're left with a little ash and a little oak. Almost like somebody's smoking a cigar near you is what you're left with at the end. Wow. Beta. Ooh. It's got a little more funk on the palate than this does. Oak, cinnamon, this like funky musty note. Prickly, something prickly there. It's like prickly spice on the mid palate, and then into the finish, it leaves you with oak and like what's that spice? Cardamom. Yeah, and a hint of that ashiness as well. Wow. Okay, so officially, I like the nose of this better. I like the nose on Beta better, but I like the palate better on Sassy Patty. Sassy Patty's palate is just... But yeah, the nose is nicer on Beta, in my opinion. Yeah. Yep. So, MGP is just so frustrating. You know, I want to hate on it. Giant industrial producer of whiskey. You know, they're just burning through mash bill and cranking out juice and filling barrels and and eating up an enormous percentage of the available bourbon barrels, and but damn, I can't argue with the results that can come from some of their whiskey. Some of it's young, some of it's not wonderful, but man, some of it is just phenomenal. And these guys are there, you know. Fiddler, this weeded mash bill, outlandishly good. So it's hard to argue with, but damn if isn't it frustrating. Thanks for watching. Until next time, drink more bourbon, I guess. It's bourbon morning, as they say.